Greetings and salutations, my friends. It's finally here, Football Manager. Or it's not actually here, but they've announced that it's here. Even though we knew it was coming, they've announced that it's coming. So that's good, but there is some information. Not a massive amount, but we'll have a little dig, and there's some stuff on the Steam store we need to look at as well. So, first of all, we've got to talk about this logo. I know it's supposed to be like FM, old style, like leather football. Not a fan, but that's, if the game's good, I'll let it pass. So here is the announcement, out from 26th of November, assuming that means that's the 2-week early access beta version, and then we get into the actual release. But it's good we have a release date, so hopefully no more delays. So the link sends you here. Step into the dugout. That's how the game works. A new era. This is the most important Football Manager game since it became Football Manager, since it split off from Championship Manager to become Football Manager. It's a big deal. So, let's see what we got. Women's football. Great. We knew this was coming. Excellent stuff. Don't bother clicking the learn more button. There's nothing to learn yet, but we'll get to that in a second. It's the little roadmap. 25,000 players. Great. That's a decent sized database. I don't know if they've mentioned this. Please let me know in the comments. And also if I miss anything during this video. Is it sort of combined? Can I start off managing women's team and then jump to the men's? Or is that like a separate game mode? I hope it's all included, but we'll see. We've got the Premier League license. We already knew about that. That's great. And it's powered by Unity. It's essentially all that's on this page, and it also, different versions. And then if you go to view the roadmap, unlock the new era of FM. So, what's this? 7th, so that's next week. We got they're going to talk about women's football, so we'll find out then. We've got some interface stuff. I'm sure it's going to be every few days, weekly. There's quite a lot to get through. So, interface, tactics, match experience. Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. Your manager. A whole section on your manager. I wonder if there's any graphical update to the make and manager. It's always one of my most favourite things. I hope you can scan your face and then it looks nothing like you again. That's always my favourite. Mobile phone, nobody cares. Deeper dive. And then we've got a console, nobody cares. Well, console players, touch. And that's it. All right. Oh, well, it looks better as a logo. Although, Football Manager FCF, yeah, okay, whatever. So, okay, all good. It's now available for pre-purchase. If you at all have any question marks about the game, don't pre-purchase. Okay, yes, you might get 10% off, but there's legitimate websites you can get 10% off anyway. If you're at all on the fence, don't bother buying it. Wait for people like me or reviewers to come out and talk to you about it, or come watch streams, that sort of thing. But there is a few screenshots. So this looks like the basic game setup screen. All the sort of choose club to manage and their predicted finish, that's all looks the same, but just in a different order. I imagine because they've redone it in Unity, a lot of the things are just going to be, well, here's the same, but we wanted to package it a little bit better. I like the fact it says on the screen all of the different predicted finishes and stuff. Top players. Apparently SATA is the best player in the Premier League. Is he? Question mark. There's a little Liverpool there, little cheeky Liverpool. But that looks fine. I think we're going to see a lot of this. So this is interesting. So again, please point out to me stuff that I haven't really realised or anything. This looks like a squad overview screen because we're in the squad section. We've got Portal, which is the new inbox essentially, but done differently. Recruitment, so the scouting on the pitch, the tactics. I think they're trying to make things a lot cleaner. Although I do, for a blind person like me, would prefer when you've got that much space, just make the font a little bigger. But okay, club and career. So we've got basic information, we've got how many players, the atmosphere is good. A general overview, I like it. Promises and targets. Loans, discipline. We've got the training set up, we've got the medical centre. I like it. Overall, cool. That's a good screen. Now we have a profile. I don't know if there's something's not right here. I don't know if it's just I was going to say the layout, but I don't know. Help me. What's wrong here? It's cleaner, but I feel like the use of space is not amazing. Interesting things to know. I haven't looked through all these. I'm assuming there's no new attributes, because that'll throw a spanner in the works if they just randomly flopped a new attribute in there. And then you've got this thing here, which is the same as it was before, but now they're sort of saying, hey, I guess they're saying this guy here is as an inside forward is 3.5 stars, but in case you can't count, it just sort of says 3+ there. Okay, it's fine. One thing I do like, where is it? Right foot, left foot. On the... crazy. What? Yes. Don't have to go and find it every time and forget where it is. That's good. Like that. Form. Yeah. It does look clean. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just use of space, or maybe because I'm old and blind, I play like slightly zoomed in, so I'm just not used to seeing it normal size. But let me know. Honest thoughts. Negative, positive. Just don't be a dickhead in the comments. So obviously they don't want to show too much off at the moment, because the rest of the screenshots are just other player profiles. We've got Frank Kirby here. Roles. Nothing jumps out here. And Evan Ferguson, who hasn't quite progressed as well as we'd all hoped, had he? So yeah, nothing new on those screens. We've got a bit of text here. Let's make sure the future starts here. After 2 decades of innovation. Some years better than others. This is year 1 of a new legacy. Here's a taste of what's come. Every career begins with a choice. When it comes to selecting a club, the newly licensed Premier League raises your immersion to the new level. Yep, okay. Joining the men's game. Hang on. Compare the biggest leagues or break new ground as women's football makes its series debut. Seamlessly joining the men's game. One world. Yes! Okay, that's really good. I've always liked the idea of almost managing up. I shouldn't get a job as a no-hoper at Liverpool. As somebody that likes to do journeyman saves and work my way up, I think I always like the idea of starting under 21s, or like great starting women's football and work your way up, maybe win some stuff and then move into men's. That'd be really good. With this influx of star power, FM25 has more playable leagues and nations than ever. Football's biggest game. Yep. Flex your tactical prowess and uncover a playing style that unlocks the joy of watching your team play. Okay, don't give me the fluff. Feel the passion. FM's biggest technical and visual advancement for a generation. They keep saying about visual advancement in improvements. I'm hoping they're not just referring to, like, look at all the menus. Look how clean those menus look. I'm really hoping they're going big on the graphics in the actual game as well. I'm hopeful on that. Okay, these are the new foundation of the next chapter. A slicker, smarter UI delivers key info when you need it, empowering you to delve deeper to gain the edge on your rivals. New volumetric player animations from the real world of football and enhanced graphical fidelity. Enhanced graphical fidelity. That's an interesting way of putting it. Elevate the matchday experience. Get ready to leave your reality behind and live your game. Step into the dugout and like passionate. No. Yeah, okay. Launches 26th of November. Follow our socials. Okay. So not too much in regards. I wonder if the minimum specs have gone up. They must have, right? Somebody fact check this? We've got the minimum specs here. I'm assuming they've gone up a little bit. 20 gig of space. Let's actually let's go for Football Manager. Football Man. Let's have a look. Stop being lazy and just look at the minimum specs myself. Okay. God, back in the days when this was a really important thing. Okay, let me see the size of it first. Okay, previous version is 7 gig. FM24 7 gig. This is 20 gig. DirectX 11. 4 gig of RAM. 4 gig of RAM. What's the graphics? 960. R9 360. Intel Core 2 or AMD Athlon. Oh, AMD. God, not heard of that for a while. Graphics. Intel. Okay. GeForce 9600M. Is that that's the mobile one, right? Okay. This is 960M. It looks similar. Like, the size doesn't actually mean anything because it's built on a different engine, so lots of things are going to change. It's not like, oh my god, this is over double the complexity of the previous game. Doesn't actually mean that. But that's interesting. Okay, so there we go. I do have a small announcement, and sorry for this absolutely dramatic shift change in the video. I was going to do a community post, but then I checked Twitter and the game's out. So there won't be any more videos this week unless something big news happens. As you know, my dog Ollie has a mega colon, and he went through some vet visits and stuff and had an enema and stuff, and now we've been sort of checking him out for the last week, and he's really declining again. So we booked in essentially for Friday to have a vet come visit and have him put down. So unless something dramatically changes, that's the plan. So yeah, don't really feel like playing Football Manager at the moment. But hopefully we'll be back on track. Send some love and prayers and hope for Ollie. But thank you for the support when I talked about him before and everything. So I'm just going to take a chill week and spend a lot of time with him. It's good news though. Sorry for the terrible people. Oh, I'm excited about. Oh god, I do apologise. I just thought it best to let you know now. So on the video, so it's a lot easier for you. Right, I'll let you get back to your whatever you're doing, masturbating. I don't know. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.